I got contracted once again for another event. This is going to be a esports event, and it's going to be a college football event as well. I think it's like UCF versus Colorado, something like that. But I'm going to be running the mat box. I hardly ever use this thing. I try to use it for a lot of my outdoor events, but I don't really get a whole lot of outdoor events. They're mostly indoor conferences and stuff, so I hardly ever used it. The last time I actually used it for an outdoor event, I actually dropped it on the ground. I don't know if you can see. I ordered a GoPro mount. That's what's gonna go right here, but it's not coming in until today, but I'm already gonna be at the shoot. So I'm gonna use it for tomorrow. I'm gonna be mounting a GoPro Hero 7 Black right here that I bought 2 years ago that I never ever use. I'm gonna run a XLR right here. This is for Scratch Audio. I'm gonna be doing an interview with a National Guard pilot. So they want lavaliers. That's what's gonna go right here. I'm just gonna clip it on right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just another event job. So one of the biggest issues that I ran into was literally last night, the day before the event, my car alternator went bad. This is my second time replacing my car's alternator. I fix everything on my car myself. I don't take it to a mechanic shop because I just don't trust mechanics. So I do everything myself. The shoot today is not gonna be too long. Only thing I'm pretty much really doing is gonna be the interview, and that's gonna be about 30 minutes. Tomorrow is the actual live day of the esporting event. So I'm gonna make sure that I bring the GoPro because like I mentioned, I'm not gonna have anywhere to put my phone down and really show you guys behind the scenes. And another cool thing, when the client came to me, I signed the contract, I went over the shot list, I noticed that they want some photography work. And I was like, I don't do photography, so I'm not gonna do that. The benefit of having a YouTube channel and sharing with you guys my experience is I have you guys who watch my videos. And because I have an audience, a lot of you guys tend to reach out to me time and time again. And in doing that, I actually hired one of you guys, a subscriber, to come assist me along this job. So I hired a subscriber to do the photography side of this job because I don't want to do it. And that's the benefit of having a YouTube channel. I mean, it's pretty cool. I really didn't have to look too hard. This guy, he reached out to me a couple times, asking me questions about financial advice, about how to run the business better. And I was like, you know what? This guy seems like he really, really wants to get his foot in the door. He does a lot of weddings, and he does a lot of music videos as well. I don't mind sharing the work with people who are wanting to work. Like I talked about in my last video that I posted, if you're hungry and you really, really want it, I do not mind helping you out and providing an opportunity for you to grow in your business. So like I mentioned earlier, the shoot that we had planned for Friday with the National Guard pilot ended up getting canceled due to the hurricane that we had here in Florida. So I only end up having to come for Saturday's event, which was the entire main event for the esporting event. I typically don't do esports. I never done esports before. This is my first esport event, but all events are the same. So it's pretty much the same deal. So this esporting event was in Orlando, which is my local area, and it was at the UCF College Football Stadium. That's where it was by. So they wanted us to capture some of the football event just to show people that, hey, we're at this live huge stadium, but most of the job was primarily the esport coverage. Like the typical Florida fashion, it started raining, and it started raining hard. And because of that, we actually ended up finishing 2 hours early, but again, I still got paid the full 2-day rates. First day got canceled, second day we got cut out early. Still got paid for both those days. I love it, can't complain. Me and my subscriber, during this downtime that we pretty much just had a conversation about the FX6. And I'll just explain to him, event jobs like this where I just need B-roll, the FX6 just really isn't necessary. You know, it's kind of too big, it's kind of too beefy, it's a burden to carry around sometimes when I'm doing jobs like this outdoors for long periods of time. And he was explaining to me how he loves his A7 IV and his A7S III, and how he wouldn't trade those for an FX6 because he just loves how small and compact they are. And I agree, I do miss that small, compact body that I get in a mirrorless camera. I don't know, I'm kind of agreeing with him. I'm honestly looking at purchasing an FX3. I know the A7S III and the FX3 is the same, but I just prefer the body style on the FX3 more. I just miss having that small, compact body for whenever I want to film like a YouTube video or travel with it. I have that small form factor, but then if I get an event job and I want to look professional, I can just rig it up as big as I want it to be. And I know a lot of people might be like, well, if you're going to rig it up really big, at that point, you might well just buy an FX6 and you already have everything. Yes, but with the FX6, you can't really de-rig it. If you do de-rig it, it's still kind of big. You still have that cube kind of like form factor, you know. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the FX3 and the FX6 situation. All the other clips that I have in this video of me talking to the camera, I dropped my phone in the ocean about a couple months ago, so now the audio does not sound good at all. So until I get a new phone, I can't use the footage. But if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video.